I begin with a serious development regarding anti-Semitic violence in Australia.
Recent months have seen a troubling rise in such incidents across Sydney and Melbourne, prompting an investigation by the Australian Federal Police, AFP. Authorities are now examining whether foreign actors are financially supporting local criminals to carry out targeted attacks against the Jewish community. Additionally, the investigation seeks to determine if young individuals involved in these crimes have been radicalized online. To provide insight, Employment Minister Murray Watt and Shadow Finance Minister Jane Hume were asked about this disturbing trend. Minister Murray Watt shared his concerns, stating, "This is undoubtedly a worrying development in the pattern of anti-Semitic attacks we've seen far too often in Australia. I'll leave the AFP to confirm specific details, but this highlights how committed our police forces are to addressing such shocking behaviour. Dozens of arrests have already been made by New South Wales and Victorian police, which sends a clear message from the community. This behaviour will not be tolerated, and perpetrators will be held accountable." Shadow Finance Minister Jane Hume discussed the coalition's proposed actions, emphasising the need for tougher laws. She stated, "A coalition government would introduce mandatory minimum jail terms for anti-Semitic offences and make it a hate crime to urge or threaten violence against places of worship. This would carry penalties of up to 5 years imprisonment, or 7 years for aggravated offences. Jewish Australians have endured fear for over 15 months due to rolling attacks, and these acts are completely unacceptable. Strong leadership, stricter laws, and better resourcing are essential to address this issue." Minister Watt defended the government's efforts, citing recent legislative measures. "The government has acted decisively. In the past few years, we've banned the display of hate symbols like Nazi salutes and certain flags, as well as doxing, the malicious release of personal information targeting the Jewish community." Notably, Jane and her colleagues did not support this legislation when it passed through Parliament last year. "We also have hate crime legislation currently before Parliament. Law enforcement, including the AFP and state police, are showing their commitment by arresting offenders, who will face justice." The discussion then shifted to comments made by President Donald Trump during his first day back in office. Trump declared that the United States would only recognize 2 genders, male and female. This sparked responses from some Australian coalition MPs, including National Senator Matt Canavan and MP Barnaby Joyce, who voiced their agreement. Jane Hume was asked whether she shared their views. Hume clarified her priorities, stating, "This isn't an issue Australians are raising with me, nor is it something Peter Dutton has discussed. The pressing issues for Australians are the cost of living, the housing crisis, and the struggles of small businesses. These are the matters that a coalition government would focus on." When pressed further, Hume reiterated her position. "While I believe there are 2 genders, this is not a topic that keeps me awake at night. Australians are talking to me about collapsing living standards and other urgent concerns. For many people, these issues are their focus, and that's where our attention should be." The presenter highlighted statistics indicating there are 182,000 Australians who identify as trans or gender diverse, noting that these individuals may feel directly impacted by such statements. Hume responded by reaffirming her priorities, stating, "There's no coalition position to follow Trump's lead on this matter. Donald Trump will undoubtedly raise global debates, but our focus is on first-order issues affecting Australians, like cost of living, housing affordability, and business challenges. These are the priorities for Peter Dutton and the coalition." The conversation concluded with an acknowledgement of the importance of addressing pressing national issues while recognizing the concerns of diverse communities. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.